Race Club, unless you're me, Kenzie Retro. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's the business end of the season now. It's round 11 of 14 for the Division 1 boys at Sunday Night Race Club. Let's quickly run through the lineup for this evening. We've got Wolverine and Rabsy for Mercedes, Grimmy and Will for Ferrari, Limj and Brad for Red Bull, Colm and King for McLaren. We've got Snowball for Renault, Callahan and Sullivan for AlphaTauri, Luke and Smoke for Racing Point, Jägerbomb and Fraser for Alfa Romeo. We've got Lord for Haas and Reckless and Smithy for the Williams. So everyone's starting to ready up now for this race. We are at Zandvoort, the home of Supermax. That's Max Verstappen for those that aren't in the know. Everyone's starting to ready up now. Ben Francis joining the Renault team. So we just have the one Haas seat that is still available. So here we go. 10 rounds in, and it's anyone's guess who's going to wrap up the championship. Luke at the top with 213, King with 190. Smithy and Grimmy both tied on 157 points. Wolverine 146, Snowball 145, Reckless 143, Colm 134, Leo with 105, and Will with 97. The Constructors' Championship, it looks like it's a two-horse race at this point. 325 for Racing Point, 324 for McLaren, Williams 275, Ferrari 274, Renault 224, Mercedes 173, Red Bull 157, Haas 156, AlphaTauri 128, and Alfa Romeo 112. So we're just going to get this out of the way right now. Massive congratulations to Lewis Hamilton for wrapping up his 7th Drivers' Championship earlier today in Turkey. And what a race it was! So just the short qualifying. Determine who is going to start in pole position. So we'll see who will be first out onto the track. So we've got a lot of drivers out on track. It's one of the Haas drivers first, and it's Lord. let's ride on board with Lord for a lap around Zandvoort. Few drivers with technical issues, but we were able to fix that relatively quickly. Leo back into the session. One of the shortest tracks on the calendar. One of the biggest news stories of the week was we're going to be seeing the Formula W series supporting the Formula One for 8 of the races on the calendar next season. What those races will be remains to be seen. So Smithy at the top of the sheets at the moment with a 109.641. See what Gumi can pull out of the bag here. Grimmy with a 110.617. Snowball coming around the final corner now. What's he going to pull out of the bag? The 110.993 puts him 7th. And oh, Wolverine's gone! My goodness me. Hopefully he's okay. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out, especially when we're approaching the tail end of the season now. 3 races to go after this. Still anyone's guess as to what's going to happen. And oh, Fraser's gone! Oh, he's lost it! Not what he needed. Another hammer blow for the Alfa Romeo team, who really needed a strong finish this weekend to lift themselves off the bottom of the Constructors' Championship table, as Ramsey goes 10th with a 111.371. See what Luke can do. Luke, our championship leader. And Luke goes 4th. See what Luke's teammate Mini Smoke can pull out of the bag here. Heading into the second DRS zone on the track. Very wide entry into that sequence. Neil 113.3. And oh, Smokes had a spin. Not what he would have wanted. And oh, careful! That could have gone horribly wrong. And Smoke somehow put it into the wall. No idea how he managed that. So we're with Smithy right now. It's currently Williams 1 and 2. Then you've got Jägerbomb, followed by Will, Grimmy, Colm, King, and Luke. And Smithy into the pits. So still Leo, the only one yet to set a time. Smoke and Brad on out laps. Still waiting for Leo to come out onto the track. And Jaeger's gone into the gravel. Here comes Smoke onto the home straight. Just got to be careful not to collect the Mercedes coming out of the pits right now. The Mercedes of Rabsy. And Reckless goes faster with a 108.946. First man into the 108s today. He'll be very, very happy with that. There's yellow flags. I'm not sure who for. No, Smoke's had another spin. It's on the exit of turn 1. Callahan goes faster. There we go. Checker flags out. Leo unable to set a lap time. Doesn't look like anyone's going to beat Reckless or Smithy for pole position. But there we go. And oh, King out of nowhere into second place. And Luke's abandoned his lap, so not much he's going to be able to do beyond that. That is it. It's Reckless on pole from King, from Smithy, then Grimmy, Luke, Jägerbomb, Colm, Will, Callahan, and Brad. That's your top 10. So that's your top 10. And you've got Lord, Snowball, Francis, Rabsy, Lim, Sullivan, Wolverine, Smoke, Leo, and Fraser. That's how the grid lines up. Now on to the race. So here we go, folks. It's the business end of the season. It's round 11. And we're in the land of the Supermax. It is the Dutch Grand Prix from the Zandvoort circuit. The Wilhelmus is the oldest national anthem in the world. King Willem Alexander was the first Dutch king in 123 years back in April 2013. And the Dutch were the first in the world to legalize gay marriage. The circuit Zandvoort hosted the Dutch Grand Prix between 1948 and 1985. The event joined the F1 calendar in 1952, and during its 30 F1 races, we had 49 different drivers on the podium, one of them being the last race winner at this track. Well, one of the last race winners on this track, Niki Lauda. And it will officially return onto the calendar in 2021 after 36 years away from the calendar. 2.676 miles, 14 corners, 2 DRS zones. The longest straight's only 678 meters long. You got turn 1 to look out for, because you got Clay Regazzoli in 1979, Gilles Villeneuve in 1981, and Michele Alboreto, Alan Jones, and Alain Prost in 1981. It's the hardest of the Pirelli range. C3, C2, and C1, and you're looking at about only 15 to 17 seconds for making a pit stop around this track and maintaining position on the track. The shortest pit stop on the calendar. So here's the starting grid then. It is Reckless on pole position, and he's got King alongside him for company on the front row. Smithy in third, he'll be happy with that. And then you've got Grimmy in fourth. Championship leader Luke in fifth, followed by Jägerbomb. The boss of the league, Colm, has got Will to keep him company on row 4. Rounding up the top 10, you've got Callahan and Brad. You've got Lord, Snowball, then you've got Ben Francis, followed by Rabsy. And then looking down the rest of the grid, you've got Lim, you've got Mo Sullivan, you've got Wolverine, Mini Smoke, Fraser, and Leo. So we're going to be very intrigued to see how this is going to play out. Yeah, this is going to be one of those races where it's not going to last very long. Waiting for the ready up now. Predictions for the race. Well, that's a tough one as far as race predictions are concerned, because who knows what's going to happen? Because at the end of the day, anything can happen. And with the pace that they've shown, I think you're going to be hard pressed to find somebody that's going to topple. You're going to be realistically King, the only person to be able to topple the Williams establishment in the race today. Almost time for lights out. So here we go. Everyone's starting to ready up. So this is definitely a track that is not... So Wilmo hoping for his first podium, but saying it's going to be tough from the midfield. So here we go, formation lap time. Everyone in the top 10 on softs, as well as Snowball, Smoke, and Fraser. Leo, the only one on hards. Everyone else is on the mediums. There we go. 12 to 14 laps on the softs. So you should comfortably be able to get away with a one stop here. We'll wait and see what happens as far as race strategy for those on the mediums will be. So here we go. Oh, here we go. You guys know what time it is. 5 lights. Lights out. And it's race time at Zandvoort. Bit of a chaotic start there. Rabsy dropping all the way to the back of the field. Smithy and Jägerbomb not having the best of starts either. Reckless and King away relatively cleanly. Colm up into 6th. Jägerbomb dropping another couple of positions. That's the corner. Going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Yeah. So that bank's turn is going to be is very easy to catch a lot of people out. Leo ahead of Sullivan now. And oh, Jägerbomb plummeting down the order. What's happened to him? And he's had a spinala. He's had a spinala. Callahan's lost a position as well. Reckless, leader of the race. Oh, Snowball's gone. Snowball's gone. Safety car is out. Oh, oh, Wolverine and Callahan are out as well. Goodness me, it's all kicked off here. Safety car is out, quite rightly so. What on earth happened there? Are we sure I'm not watching, are we sure I'm not commentating for a race I did earlier today? My goodness me, we've lost 3 drivers already. Can't even fathom what on earth just happened there. Not going to take them long to catch up with the safety car. Brad and Smoke in the pits. Yeah, King's engine does not sound very healthy at all. Shouldn't take too long for the field to catch back up. But look at this. Look at Leo. He started at the back and he's now... He started at the back and he's now up into 10th. Some of the other winners and losers off the start. Lim up 6. Francis up 6. And you got Luke, our championship leader, down 7. And Jägerbomb down 9. On to lap 4 now. Under safety car conditions, we had a very chaotic incident on the main straight. Wolverine, Callahan and Snowball all out of the race. There we go, safety car coming in at the end of this lap now. Here we go, and Reckless drops the hammer. Race time once again, here we go. Smoke, 5-second penalty for speeding into pit lane. And all Reckless has gone wide. King in the lead. King's leading the race. King, fastest lap of the race. Lord just got ahead of Francis. Oh, they're still side by side heading into turn 1. He gets through cool as a whistle. Clean as a whistle, even cool as you like. Leo battling with Luke for 10th place. Leo gets it, and Leo keeps ahead. So I'm going to throw this up to the viewers. Where would you like to see the W Series head to support the Formula 1 drivers? To support the Formula 1 races? One venue I'd love them to go to is Silverstone, especially for our defending champion Jamie Chadwick. And Coleman in the pits. And Brad's plummeted down the order. He's down to 15th. I know Leo plummeting down the order now. What's happened to him? Oh, he's had a spin hour as well. Oh, and Fraser's had... Oh, Fraser's spinning. Everyone's spinning all over the place. And oh, Lim's gone, Lim's gone. What on earth happened there? Oh, it was that banking that cost him again. It's our 4th retirement of the day. Smithy in the pits, first of the front runners in. First of the front runners into the pits. Very clean stop. King, Reckless, and Grimmy in the pits. Oh, are we going to have it? Oh, we're going to have a Ferrari double stack. No, no. It's a Ferrari double stack. That's the sort of thing he could have done without. This is a great battle now for 6th place. And oh, safety car's out. And Mini Smoke's out. Our 5th retirement of the day. Five retirements. And we're not even a third of the way through the race yet. Lord's taking the opportunity to go into the pits. Francis is going to be at a major disadvantage on the restart. Safety car in this lap. About to get underway once again. King onto soft. That's an interesting strategy call. May need to stop again, but nevertheless, we're underway once again. A third of the way through the race. King with a great restart. Reckless and Grimmy battling over 2nd place. Already near it's already 3 seconds. Francis right on the back of Reckless now. Will is right on the back of Francis. This for 4th place. Will still on the back of him. This is 4th, still for 4th place. DRS enabled. It's lap 15. We're almost halfway through the race. Now we've got Ben Francis joining in on the fray. Oh, look at the train that's built up behind Will. It's Will, Luke, Ben, Smith, Brad, Colm, Yeager, and Rabsy. Absolutely incredible. Yellow flags, yellow flags, it's for Rabsy. Rabsy's gone down the order. And Brad's fallen down the order as well. He's had a spin. Colm getting ahead of Francis. Luke with DRS on Will. He's going to try the outside of turn 1. They almost... wheel-to-wheel stuff there. But I think Luke is just going to get ahead. Indeed, he does. Very, very well played. Looks like the clouds are starting to roll in. Are we going to get some rain today? Are we going to see some rain? Halfway through the race. Very intrigued as to how this is all going to play out. Oh, and that's one of the Mercedes. I think it's Rabsy. It is Rabsy. The second half of the race, those clouds have really descended onto the track. And again, are we going to see some rain? We had a rain-affected weekend, all weekend for Turkey. Are we going to see a rain-affected race here? Brad with a time penalty. Oh, Lord's gone! And another safety car. Turn 3's claimed another victim tonight. Our third safety car of the day. We're down to 5th. We are down to 14 runners now. Smithy's left the session. That's concerning. Smithy in third now. Gonna be very intrigued to see how it's all gonna play out here. And Smithy with the front wing change. Not what he needed right now. On to lap 23 now of 36. Grimmy in the lead now. I imagine it's not going to last very long. Because you've got the two McLarens of King and Colm behind him. You've got Reckless as well. All that on top of a lot of penalties for the drivers. Grimmy drops the hammer, turns it up to the max. But so is King. Is King going to have a look into turn one? Things better of it. Luke gets ahead of Reckless. Very well played there. 12 laps to go now. Luke right on the back of Grimmy, and there you go. Like I said, it wasn't going to last long for Grimmy. King already pulling out a 3-second lead over his teammate. Yellow flags in sector 2. It's for Francis. Francis has had it off in the second DRS straight. Leo down to 10th, yellow flag sector 3, virtual safety car, that's for Leo. Fraser and Leo in the pits for soft tyres. We should see them through to the end of the race. There's DRS enabled. Rabzi, 3-second penalty. Lap 29. Luke still chasing down a position on the podium. And oh, Ramsey and Sullivan gone. Final corner. Safety car again. And that's us down to what, 12 drivers now? My goodness me. And oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Is that rain I see? Yes, it is! Rain for the end of the race! Unbelievable. Oh, and Brad's in. Brad in for mediums by the looks of it. Are any of the drivers going to come in for intermediates? I think it's too late in the race for that. But you never know. This is not going to take long for the sprint finish now. Very interesting to see how it all plays out here. Safety car coming in 4 laps to go. This is going to be a sprint to the finish. The track is getting wetter. Is it going to be... Is it going to be a wet finish to the race? Is everyone going to be on dry tyres, or are they going to swallow their pride and go for intermediates? Colm right on the back of his teammate King. There's still a lot of debris on the track, and oh my! Oh my, that's Brad gone! 11 cars left now! My goodness me! Well, that just happened! Absolute madness! There's 4 laps to go, and all of a sudden, the race has just hit another gear! How's that even possible? Cannot even fathom what's just happened. Interesting to see what the penalties are like at the end of the race. Yellow flag sector 1, that is for that's for Reckless. Yellow flag sector 2, what on earth? Oh, Reckless has got a puncture! What a race we've had. I've got to give Colm driver of the day. He's kept himself out of trouble, and he's now So we're on to the final lap now. Grimmy right on the back of Colm. And as it stands, pending any penalties, King is going to take 11 points out of Luke's championship lead. The gap will be down to just 12 points with 3 races to go. And here comes King now. Coming around the final sequence of corners, he's got a very comfortable lead over everybody else. And here comes King across the line, takes the checkered flag. And Colm, that's it. And look, oh, wait. Luke on penalty countback has managed to somehow prevent King from slicing the championship lead in half. King is only going to take 5 points out of Luke's championship lead instead of 11. Colm down to 3rd, Grimmy, Jägerbomb, Gunnar Will, Fraser, Ben Francis, Leo, Smithy. And that leaves Reckless to come home, well, limp home I should say, in 11th. Absolutely spectacular race. 3 action-packed races I've seen today. Commentated one earlier this evening. The Turkish Grand Prix I watched. And now this completes the hat trick. Codemasters gives Leo driver of the day. But my driver of the day has got to be Colm. Kept himself out of trouble. And he's got himself a podium position. And that is going to be a huge boost for McLaren's champion. That's going to be a huge boost for McLaren in the Constructors' Championship. Brembo very happy with Colm's performance. And clean races as well for King and Luke. That is so I got Grimmy, Jägerbomb, Will, Fraser, Francis, Leo, Smithy, Reckless. That's your finishers. Bray, Brad, Rabsy, Sullivan, Lord, Smoke, Lim.
What's the story?
Let's say that. Oh my goodness me! What a race!
That was fairly crazy.
That race just somehow kicked into another gear at the end. I mean, well, another 2 gears actually, because you had spectacular crashes towards the end, and the rain started.
I'm glad the rain came though. It was actually really fun with the rain in it.
But yeah, I'll say with me right now. I'll say you guys have got your audio included. Just double checking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we've got in 3rd place for McLaren, Colm. Luke, 2nd place for Racing Point, but our race winner, King. And it's another step closer towards keeping the championship alive heading into the final 3 races of the season. King, massive congratulations. Another win on your tally. Are you disappointed that with the penalty countback, you didn't take as big a chunk out of Luke's championship lead as you would have liked?
Thanks for the congratulations, first off. As disappointment goes, not necessarily disappointed, more shocked. A lot of people end up with like more than you'd expect end up with penalties anyway. So yeah, congrats to Luke for keeping it so clean. Well done to you. But nah, I mean, we both suffered poor results recently. Unfortunately, I had the DNF last week, and which has set me back a bit. But yeah, Luke hasn't actually gained as many points on me as I thought he would in those opportunities. I think it's closer than everyone realises. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not disappointed. Keeps it close. I've still got a bit of work to do, but I'm pretty confident in the next few races. Should be good.
And, but overall, how do you feel the race went for you?
Honestly, I didn't put a foot wrong. Not a single foot wrong. I see AMG come out. We know he's got pace in the qualifying, but I also know I've got him on the track. And coming into this, I was pretty confident in the fact that I had the best race pace out of anyone. I mean, my fastest lap speaks for itself. Yeah, I mean, I set up thinking we were going to have a full dry race, and then of course, like you said, right at the end with that rain, and I was sitting there thinking, come on, get in. This is exactly what I was hoping for. You know, at the start of the race, I was thinking, shit, it's going to be fully dry the whole time. But yeah, no, race, safety car, I think I pulled it straight. I'm going on to the softs was the best choice. Realised I'd have way more pace than the guys on the hard. That overtake, I don't know if you managed to get it, but the overtake on AMG, I must. I'm going to have to go back and watch it again because that must have been so close to the line for me to overtake him where I did. But I think I timed it just perfectly, like spot on. So yeah, obviously after then, just gained the time on them. Second safety car come out, and I managed to get onto the mediums. I think they just won me the race. Again, a great overtake on Grimmy. Fair play to him. He had a great race, I think. But yeah, no, I think it went really well. It's a shame about Holmes' pen. Otherwise, there would have been a McLaren 1-2. Oh, I was so buzzed when I see him behind me. I was like, yes, come on. But yeah, we've still managed to get both McLarens on the podium. So I think, yeah, all in all, just superb race. Went really well.
Yeah, but yeah, regardless of what happened there, it does mean that McLaren, as it stands, pending any penalties in the incident report, it does mean, as it stands right now, McLaren are now leading they are now leading the Constructors' Championship for Division 1.
Yeah, banging. It's exactly what we like to hear. We've worked hard for it. I know we've both had mishaps. I think he's got 2 DNFs, I've got 3 myself. Penalties have harshed us both in a way, but yeah, no, that's good to hear. I do like that. We fight for it. So, I mean, it would have been a different story. I don't know what happened to the Williams guys because I know they're breathing down our necks in a minute, down our, us and Racing Point. They've still got a bit to catch, but it was scary for a while. I knew how close that Constructors is with AMG obviously getting pole, and me and Smithy ended up at the same time. That was crazy. But yeah, no, it's good. It's nice to hear. Hopefully we'll keep it up, keep the results coming in, and we'll take that Constructors title.
Yeah, so because I will say this, I am definitely looking forward to the last 3 races of the season. We've got Mexico next week. It's another somewhat short track, but it's a very fast track. Regardless, with the technical section towards midway through the lap. Are you looking forward to Mexico next week?
Oh yeah, definitely. No, I'm pretty confident around Mexico. I think I've got decent pace there. So I know Luke's quick as well, but I think I should have the edge on the rest of the field again. So a little bit of practice, never shy away from that. I'm not going to take my pace for granted. But yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty confident.
Yeah. So thanks very much for your time, and well done again on a fantastic race win this evening.
Yeah, cheers, thank you very much.
Okay. Luke, that clean race definitely saved you from having your championship lead cut down from it was 23 points heading into tonight's race. It could have been down to 12 points if you had finished 4th, but the penalty count back said otherwise, and only 5 points knocked off your championship lead down to 18 points heading into Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, I had quite a scrappy race, you could say. But I knew that Grimmy had penalties. I knew he had 3 seconds. I was just praying that Colm did as well. Fortunately for me, he did. Unfortunately for him, of course, but he still got on the podium. So, but yeah, I just had to pray on the penalties, and that's what's worked out for me. Loads of safety cars. Don't really know what else. Race had everything.
Yeah, safe to say it was a very chaotic race throughout, especially with those safety cars and the number of drivers to crash. I mean, I will say this, Brad's crash, which I caught on stream, that was spectacular, to say the least.
That happened behind me.
It happened behind you.
I thought I saw him go.
That's it. I caught it on stream. I'm sure we'll be able to source it again when we get through when we get the race up onto the YouTube channel. But yeah, despite everything that happened, how did you manage to keep yourself out of trouble?
You know, I didn't. The first lap I hit Grimmy from behind, and then I had to pit because I had wing damage. So then from there, I knew, well, this is going to be an absolute crap show unless there's safety cars and everything. And then yeah, luckily there was a safety car, and there was like 3 or 4 safety cars, and it just kept on packing the field back together. And then the rain at the end, I just knew I had to keep it on the track, and yeah, going from around the back of the grid, but
yeah.
I did.
At the end of the day, though, with that in mind, that was a fantastic recovery drive after what happened in the first lap.
Yeah, exactly. I know I'm not the quickest around here, but I know I'm consistent around here. I know when not to get track limits and everything, and yeah, some of the overtakes I did one around outside of Smithy, one around the outside of Ben as well. But yeah, I knew what I had to do in the end, and yeah, got the result that I sort of needed.
Yeah, I was saying, and sadly, it looks like Colm's left. The party doesn't look like he's got time to have the interview with us this evening. But I picked him as my driver of the day because he was one of those that, because he was somewhat one of those drivers that managed to keep himself somewhat out of trouble, and it's a great result for the McLaren. Result for the McLaren boys. I mean, otherwise, if I hadn't picked Colm, I would have definitely picked you, Luke, as the driver of the day with that amazing recovery drive.
Yeah, I'll take runner-up. I took runner-up in the race, so I'll take runner-up in that as well.
Yeah, well, so thanks very much for your time, guys, and
Cheers,
I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in Mexico next week.
Cheers, Kenzie.
Bye, cheers, mate.
And on that note, that brings us to an end of this evening's coverage of Sunday Night Race Club, where the first and second rules are you do not talk about Race Club, unless you're me, of course. But nevertheless, it is Mexico next week, and it's going to be an absolute barnstormer. The championship lead has been cut down by 5 points tonight, pending any penalties. This is going to be an epic climax to the season. We've got Mexico next week. Hope to see you guys there. But until then, thanks very much for watching, and good night.